Hi, I'm James Lott Jr., and you probably see the title, so you probably have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. Maybe you don't, maybe you're interested, but I'm glad you're here. Hello, I hope that you are doing okay. I hope you are still halfway sane through this strange epidemic that's going on, pandemic that's going on. I'm coming to you from my home office. You probably hear noises and things. It's just how it is right now. We're living in a world that's imperfect at the moment when it comes to video and audio. Maybe I'll come a little closer. Don't be shy. Yeah. I wanted to really talk about something really real. I came to this realization a few weeks ago, and it struck me in a hard way that I was really upset about. So as of this recording, it's May 26th. Last person I saw was March 17th. The last person I was around in person, hugs, human touch, done. So for me, I came to the realization that it's been over 60 something days since I've been touched by an animal, human, that I've touched anything there's no other living thing. I'm not counting plants, of course, I love plants. But that I have not had any human connection or contact in person in over 60 something days. No hugs, no handshakes, no fist bumps, no sitting next to someone, nothing. And I had a freak out. A couple weeks ago, I had a freak out. I was getting a little depressed. I knew where that was coming from. I had a feeling where that was coming from because I'm missing human contact. I'm a hugger. I love hugging. And so I'm a very touchy-feely person. And I was like, oh, that's done for now because of the shelter at home, safer at home, social distancing, whatever words you want to use. It came to my attention like, wow, this is probably the longest. Even when I had Bell's palsy, I think people did come over a couple of times and they hugged me because I just had Bell's palsy. It wasn't that I couldn't get a hug. I got a hug. This is the first time I had nobody. I don't have a partner. I don't have kids at home with me. They're somewhere else. I do live with my brother, so that's kind of, I'll give you a caveat to that. He's not a touchy-feely person, first of all. He's hugged me once in the last 5 years, and that was because of a death of a family member. But he's in his room, and I'm in my half of the house. He actually works still, so he's trying to limit the contact we have together, which I understand that part. But literally, I sleep alone, eat alone, talk alone. I do all these. TV, and I do TV and radio and all that stuff. But it's all from from my home. But it's halted all dating. It's halted just everything. It's really weird. But yeah, a couple weeks ago, I had an anxiety attack about it, kind of. Like, what's it going to feel like when someone actually touches me? Like touches my arm or touches my leg or even touches my body, and will I be ready to touch again? That's kind of a weird. I know some people are way more freaked out than I am. I've been calm for the most part during this whole pandemic. I like to think that we will come out of it at some point. I can't wait till there's a cure, obviously, to come back into the world, but it's still only been a couple of months. There's still a lot of things we don't know. And it's still scary out there. And so I've been doing I have some immune issues, so I thought, let me be careful and not tempt fate. Or test it, or however the words are. So I've been to myself, but I do miss human connection. Like, I really miss it. I'm not even talking about just sex. I miss sex and all that too, of course. But I'm talking like just actual touch an arm or a hug. I miss it so much, and it almost makes me want to cry because I do. As humans, I wonder what it's doing to me physiologically. I wonder what it's doing to me mentally. I'm feeling it a little bit. Everything is heightened at this point. Everything is hyper, kind of. There's a word for it, but it's just everything's heightened. I should say that's probably the word for it. Everything's just heightened. All emotions are kind of heightened, and I'm trying to stay calm and stay, focused and not freak out so much and just kind of be in it. It's tough. That's not how you guys are feeling out there at all. Some of you guys have people you live with, so you get to have touch. But those of you out there who you live alone, and folks today, you should check on the folks who live alone. That's the thing. I try to check on my folks who live alone. It's not easy for us who don't have any kind of human interaction in person. So I just wonder, you guys out there who are alone, how are you feeling about this? How long have you been home without human touch? What do you think it's doing to you and to your psyche? It's really a sad thing because as humans, we touch. That's what we do. All kinds of touch. I mean, it's just, from ranging from serious to silly, big and small. There's all kinds of touch that we do. And I try to stay calm and just smile and go, okay, one day I'll be able to give hugs again, like good hugs. I'm afraid for other stuff. I'm afraid, like, am I going to explode? Like, what's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen when I actually touch somebody? I mean, crazy talk. I don't know. Take that however you want. But yeah, it's a strange way of being. It's a place I've never been before in my entire life. So this is new. So let me know what you think. Please. I honestly want to know what you think. If you're going through something similar, what do you think? How it is for you? And I hope and pray that I can survive this and be okay. I don't know how much longer this is going to go. But I'm going to do my best to, I guess, hang in there until it's safe again, I guess. I don't know. I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me everywhere at James Lott Jr. Everywhere. And this, of course, is on GLJ Media. So you just go ahead and subscribe while you're here and see some of my other videos. Everyone, please stay safe and sane as much as you can. Talk to you next time.